Hey, Shalom, it's your brother Yehuda of Hebrew Elevation Church. Just had a quick message about a little bit of a testimony as well, in relation to how the devil is targeting the children through the cartoons and trying to get the children to partake in witchcraft and in pagan customs. And the bit of the testimony is relating to my childhood as well. Is basically, there's a lot of shows out there, anime shows. And in these anime shows, it's all about these really cool superpowers that these characters have. Like, I used to love watching this cartoon back in the day called Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now, Avatar: The Last Airbender is about a child who's the chosen one, right? And he's got all of these powers. He can control air and do these air blasts and all this kind of air power. He can control earth, fire, and water. And the way that he gets access to all of these different elements that he's using and commanding, as his superpowers, is through unlocking his chakras, right? Now, we know that chakras belongs to like the Hindu and Buddhist spiritual system. And to open your chakras, you've got to do a lot of paganism, a lot of the way of the heathen. We know the Bible tells us not to learn the way of the heathen in Jeremiah 10 and verse 2. And what it exposed me to as a kid is, me and my brother, because you know how it is when you're watching these cartoons as a kid and they're doing all these cool fight moves and they're fighting with air and fire. You're going to start emulating, you're going to start copying it. So me and my brother, we're there fighting. Or whenever we'd go swimming, we'd be in the swimming pool and we'd be splashing the water at each other, saying that we're water bending. Because that's what they call the moves. Like, if you are using water, it's called water bending. If you're using fire, you're called fire bending, because it's like you're bending the elements, right? So of course, as a kid, you're going to emulate all of this stuff. But the wicked thing about it is this as well, right? Like I was saying, back to this chakra point, you have to open your chakras to be able to, do this bending to a high level. Like, certain people are gifted with it, but you get to a higher level by like meditating and doing all the Hindu and Buddhist religious practices. So growing up, I was thinking that, this kind of stuff here, if you do this Hindu stuff, that's how you get these powers. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to other cartoons, I've noticed that it's a similar kind of thing as well. Like, they are always promoting the same heathen custom. For example, there's a big show called Naruto that I used to watch when I was growing up as well. And Naruto, it's about these ninjas. Kids love ninjas, right? And these ninjas, they've all got these special ninja powers by using their chakras. And whoever's got the most chakra, or whoever knows how to control and train their chakra the best, they've got the most power. So as a kid who had spiritual ignorance to Christ, I'm there thinking like, chakras, is this real? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing all these cartoons that come with a consistent message of these people with all these powers, they're unlocking their chakras. So kids, we're very receptive to stuff, when we don't have understanding. Kids are just trying to make an understanding of the world from their born. They're trying to get comprehension, asking their parents, what's this, what's that, how do I do this? So now you see these cartoon characters that you start looking up to because they're presented as cool and they're strong and they can do all these special moves and flips and powers. You're thinking, how can I do that? Is it possible to do that in real life? Because you still don't know what's real from what's fake, what's witchcraft from what's righteousness. So I'm just saying, we got to be careful, like, especially if you've got children, what you're allowing them to watch, or if you are allowing them to watch that, have you given them the disclaimers? Have you let them know what the Bible says, like, have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, so that they don't start trying to incorporate this witchcraft into their own life? Have you told them that the Bible tells you, we're not ignorant of the devices of Satan? So let them know that, look, this is a tactic of Satan that he's using to try and, familiarize your children with idolatry, try and teach you about the ways of the heathen. Because really what these shows are teaching you is how to worship the devil. Unlocking your chakras is a way of worshiping the devil. It's a way of inviting his spirit into your body so that, you can do certain supernatural things that the wicked spirit of the devil enables people to do. Because we see the testimony in the book of Mark, I think it's about chapter 5, with the man that had the demon spirit, and they put chains on him and they couldn't bind him because he had the superhuman power from the demonic spirit. So it's real, you know, the devil, you know, his spirit can go on people and give them these supernatural, as the Bible says, lying wonders. But it torments you at the same time, is what they don't tell you. Because that same man with the superhuman strength was living in the graveyard, and he was crazy, turning his head crazy with devil power, and he was self-harming himself, cutting himself up. So we just need to be very careful, because I remember as a kid as well, right, what was really big when there was marketing witchcraft to kids in that film Harry Potter. They've got all these kids going up to school, and it's like, oh, to be a witch is really cool, and if you're not a full-blooded witch born of witches, then they call you a mug-blood or a muggle, and it's shameful if you're not doing witchcraft. So they make it seem like, oh, it's good to do witchcraft. And then they teach you the spells, like the kids have got the wands in the show, they're saying all their incantations. And me, as a kid, I went on a school trip, and when we've come back from the school trip, now, gone in the playground, and guess what all the kids are doing in the playground? We're picking up sticks, and we're all saying these incantations on each other. We're saying the Harry Potter spells. We're not there thinking, oh, this is witchcraft, this is against the Most High. We don't know. But you see how the devil gets to the children. That's why the Bible says we've got to be sober-minded and vigilant in 1 Peter 5, because our enemy, the devil, is an adversary. He's looking about who he can devour. And the thing about lions is they always go for the vulnerable prey. They go for the stragglers, the babies of the pack, because they want to get the ones that are the easiest, you know, most naive, you know. So that's why you got to look out for your kids, man. I'm just trying to let you know, like, what I've noticed with all of these anime TV shows, if you watch some of these anime cartoons, it's all about demons, man. They got a big one out there now called Jujutsu Kaisen, which is all about people fighting these demon curses, and they're also getting powers by demon curses. Demon Slayer is another one. Another one that's big now is where this guy is possessed by a demon. He's got superpowers, man. It's called Kaiju number 8, man. And what you notice is, yo, all of these anime shows, right? It's a consistent message. It's always people are getting power to fight demons by using demons. And it's ironic, because that's literally what the Pharisees said to Christ. They said, you're casting out Satan using Satan, or you're casting out Beelzebub with Beelzebub. And what that convinces people of is that, oh, we need to fight the evil demons in the world by doing witchcraft. And that's why you get people that believe they're white witches. They're a good witch because they do witchcraft. They do white witchcraft to fight the dark spirits. And it's a whole bunch of confusion and misinformation. And the thing in these shows, they never represent righteousness. They never represent the Most High. So we need to be very careful, because you can expose your children to a lot of satanic information that is being glorified and being made to look mighty and powerful and cool. That's what kids resonate with, what looks cool. So if they make Satanism look cool in the cartoons, what do you think the kids are going to want to do? And if they make, you know, following Yeshua look lame and look boring, like it's got no power, because they never show the power of Christ in these shows, your kids ain't going to respect the power of Christ. They're going to respect all the animation they've been watching. So I just thought I'd share that with you. You say, yeah, bless, hit the like button, and let us know what you think of these type of videos. I know it's a bit raw, a bit uncut, and hopefully the audio's okay, because there's a road in the background. But yeah, man, yeah, bless.